I'm Sharon, and now I will show you how to do the environment setup. First, we search the Flutter SDK in our browser, and then we click on the first one. After that, we based on our own computer OS system to choose the corresponding OS system. I choose the window, and then we choose the Android. After that, we scroll down and we click on the download and install. After that, we install the zip file. After we download the zip file, we move the zip file from the download to our C drive, and we create a Flutter file. And we enter it, and we create our own SRC file. After that, we move the file, we extract the zip file into our SRC file. Once you've done the extraction, you enter the Flutter file and go to the bin file. Then copy the file address and search the environment variables and click on the environment variables, click on the path, and we add a new path by using the file address. Download the IDE, which is Android Studio, from the browser. First, we click on the first link, and then click on the download and agree the term and condition, and then click download. To finish the installment, you have to go to the setting and open the SDK manager, and then find the Android SDK. Open the SDK tools, and then download the Android SDK command lines tools for the latest version, and then go to plugin, and you have to download the Flutter plugin. And then click on OK. Then open the command prompt and type the Flutter Android license, and then type Y till the end, because you have to agree all the terms and conditions of that. And then you can type the Flutter to check whether all the steps are completed or not. Now I will show the step to enable the developer mode in our mobile phone. So first we open the setting and scroll down, found the about device. And then we scroll down again and found the version. And we click around 7 to 8 times on the version number. And after that, it will show please enter the lock screen number. After enter the lock screen number, it will show already enable the developer mode in our mobile phone. After that, we search the USB debugging, and then we enable it to allow us connect our phone with the computer. After enable the developer mode in our mobile phone, we can connect our phone with a computer by using a data transfer cable. After that, we open the Android Studio in our computer, and then we click on the running device and click the plus. And now we can display and run the program in our phone.
Good morning everyone, my name is Mark Hui Chin, and today I will be walking you through the content page of our sample application. As you may know, Dart is a versatile cross-platform language and allowing us to run our application seamlessly on a various platforms. For example, we can run in Windows, web, and mobile. And currently, I am demonstrating the Windows version of our apps. From this code, we can see this is the entry point for the Windows UI application. And next, here is the Create Main Application window linked to Flutter 1 project, and set the window titles to become Voice Translate, which means we can run smoothly this project via the windows, just like the right side here. Now, let's walk through how this works. So first, the user have to select the source language using the language selector, which update the from state variable, which here. So the user can select each of the language here. So this menu was created by this code. Alright. So we can see from the home page that the code requires us to get input set state for EN, so which is English. For the basic example, we will choose English as the source language. Next, the user will select the target language which using to the to state, which is here, and we will select Tamil, and TA and EN, which mean from this language dot, here is the language list that we will have in our project. This is the language mapping that we use ISO 631 language code for their full language name. Like English is EN, Malay is MS, Chinese is ZH./CN. This map ensures that the apps display human readable language name instead of a language code. Alright. This code it also allows the apps to correctly recognize the process in the different language. For example, they support the script like Latin-based script, Chinese script, and Korean script, and many more. If a selected language isn't supported by OCR, which is the optical character recognition, the function will return null to indicate the text recognized isn't available for this language. So now we'll move on to the translation process. We will see 3 buttons here. The first one is text, the second one is voice input, the third one is a capture image. Before we translating, here's the code showing that before we start to translating, the user has entered any text by using if empty quotes to check whether the input is empty or not. So if it's empty, it will ask the user to enter something to prevent unnecessary translation attempt. While next, we will see here will be the box of the translation that we need to enter the text. So we will enter the text to translation, which label to this. And then the second one we will type here. We will type something here to show the translation. Alright. So for this type input multi-line is only maximum for 10 lines of words, and then the minimum lines is 2. Okay. Let's press OK. And now you can see the translation here. Once the input is valid, the apps are using the Google Translator to translate the text into selected target language. This is done with a simple lines of the codes and sends the input for translation. And after receiving the translation, the apps will update user interface to display the translate text, which I will explain later for the result part.
Now I'm showing the second platform that we can use. This HTML file is responsible for loading and initializing the filter engine in the browser. For example, I'll run my project in Chrome. Otherwise, yes, you can also run this project in Microsoft Edge.
So we're using the voice input now, which is the main function of the voice translate. And this function is help us to capture the speech and pass the result for the translation. As I highlight here, what we're saying will become a speech and it will translate it to the text. Let me show you the example. Once we press to the button, and then here, what we're saying, it will become the word. Alright, we stop it, and then it will straight away translate to the language that what we want. This is the result here. Alright, last we will come to the third function of the voice translator, which is the image input. As we can see, this image input are extract text by using Google ML Kits and translate it. We'll see from here, the compiler don't understand enough, so we have to choose a correctly image for it. So let me show you an example. Once we click on the button, and then it will came out the file explorer, and you can choose one of the image that you want to translate. So you can see here something went wrong. So this is because when we put out the wrong image, the compiler cannot understand and it cannot translate to the text. The Google will not help you to translate to the text since the picture is wrong. And here showing that if the picture is wrong and it won't came out with any text, so it is empty. If it's empty, then it cannot translate it to what you want. So it came out with the text that something went wrong.
And now I will show you guys how to run a project by using a online compiler and how the mobile apps look like. And first we're gonna open the Flood Lab in our browser. After sign in, we can import our project. Here we choose the upload as a zip file. After that we open our project. To open our project, we can click here, choose the web emulator, and we start to build our project. After building out our project, a full emulator will be displayed on our screen and it can run as well. And we can choose the source language and the target language, and we can type. And also can use a voice input and also the image input.